Australia. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Dear me. Right. So, where did we last leave off? Yeah. Oh. Flashback mid gunpoint at K. Yeah, yeah.
Almost assuredly responsible for the death of Mr. Gochin. And we haven't actually gotten her to admit it just yet, but we have essentially all but confirmed that she's not Sheena, she's Callisto Yu.
As it turns out, it was a pile of bullshit. No.
Oh,
no,
God!
You almost got there.
I was trying very hard, but it's a little.
A for effort.
Yeah, you tried it. You tried it.
I tried.
Okay.
So now we're kind of getting into the nitty gritty of
yeah, we're getting there.
What the Yatagarasu actually is.
Yeah.
So we're buckle in for some revelations in this episode.
We're getting into the nitty gritty.
I'm
Ace
so
Attorney
fucking.
revelation.
I'm so fucking
Shit's going
down. So I'm happy to be turned around. Ace Attorney revelation. I'm so sorry.
Turntable zing. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have my matcha energy drink now.
Do. That sounds advisable.
Yeah.
Right. Mid flashback.
Delicious.
Here we go. I think we interrupted in mid reeling off a list. So
we did, yeah.
But don't worry, it'll be fine. We'll...
Why does the question at hand, and it's kind of the whole point of this monologue, is why does the Yatagarasu have 3 legs?
Yes. It's not what we all
know.
No.
Listen, it's right there.
No.
It's right there.
I'm fairly sure we made that joke last time.
Probably.
More like the Yatagarasu.
Oh no.
Got him.
Got him.
Yeah, the Gyatasa. Oh no.
Oh, please no.
Yatagayat.
It goes on forever.
Can't fucking do it. It's the parlance of the youth.
The parlance of the youth.
Yeah.
The youth. The youth.
All right, old bag.
You take that back right now.
The Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. That was first. Second. The Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system.
No, I'm sorry. I was in the middle of selecting a status.
Yeah.
No.
That's important.
Very important.
Vital.
It can't be.
Did you finally figure it out? Do you finally know the real identity of the Askerasu?
The real identity of the Yatagarasu is Burn Faraday.
It's neither of you. Neither of you horrible people. Fuck off.
You're both fucking awful.
It's neither of them.
The real identity
Both of them.
of the Yatagarasu is any one of these. It doesn't matter. The illusion of free will. The real identity of the Yatagarasu is neither Burn Faraday nor Callisto U. But by the same token, they are... I hate this game. But by the same... But by the same token, they are also both the real Yatagarasu.
How very perceptive of you. No way!
Okay, you've got a gun to your head. Don't move too much, please. The single person known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu never existed.
Mr. Edgeworth? I refuse to believe it!
The Yatagarasu was known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. The Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. And a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn the layout of client corporations. Skill number 2. The Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. And a good prosecutor would be well versed in the ways of a criminal.
And skill number 3. The Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind. Ever.
Bad, no!
Gun! Gun! Gun!
Dun dun dun!
Detective Bad.
It was only natural for the Yatagarasu to never leave evidence behind. Because the lead detective on the case hid it all away.
You're the first member of the Yatagarasu?
You. I've been looking for you for a long time. 7 long years, but I finally got you.
You owe me so much money. So much. Why Bad? Why Mr. Bad? I forgot the Mr. in your name. I'm so sorry for the disrespect I brought upon you. Long time no see. What happened to us? We used to be such a great team.
You killed a man.
If you're such a great team, then why did you kill my father 7 years ago? Why indeed. It was nothing personal, really. He was just another person I had to kill. How can you say that? I grow weary of this. It's about time for everything to come to an end. And this time, I won't miss.
Stop! I'm going to... I'm gonna point with my finger, that will stop the gun.
How is Edgeworth planning on stopping this?
Pew pew!
Pew.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he has a knife. Yeah, that's good.
I have a knife!
Fine.
I'm going to throw this knife! Okay.
It's over, Sheena.
Your leg!
You did miss.
Oh, he's been shot.
I cannot handle this fucking dear sister ass scene.
What is happening?
Agent Lang.
You idiots! What were you thinking, jumping in front of my gun like that? What are you risking your life for?
I'm sorry, Detective Bad. But no matter what sort of past she may have had, or even if she is a spy, it doesn't change the fact that she is my subordinate. As long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her. Not even from you.
Simp! You really are an idiot. You know that?
Ha! That's fine with me. You should know by now that this is just how I am. Hey sis.
There's two Langs.
I'm literally not your sister. I don't know why you're calling me sis.
I want you to conduct a full body search. Sheena here might have another weapon on her.
All right. I don't know what me, but sure. Detective Gumshoe, your assistant, please.
Sir. Hey, I found something. What is this, sir? It looks like the blade of a knife, but it doesn't have a handle.
It's a big ass fucking knife.
I'm going to throw myself out of a window. This is a great find, Detective.
Yeah. Have you not seen anything like this recently, Gumshoe? Nothing.
Gumshoe, I swear to God, Gumshoe, this is why you don't have any fucking money.
Huh? It is, sir?
Let's try pairing up this blade with this handle.
Yeah.
With this,
You know the handle?
with this handle. Thank you.
Yeah, it's alright.
We got there eventually.
On the lid. On the lid. On the lid.
The lid!
The list.
I believe this blade actually belongs with the handle that was on the murder weapon.
Hey, they fit together perfectly.
This blade must have been taken from the crime scene when the knife handles were switched. This isn't even the stupidest crime I've ever been involved in.
I'm gonna go return this Ablaze knife now.
Alright.
No,
It's
we
not
need
evidence.
this. We need Gumshoe, we need this.
No, Gumshoe, put it back. Put it down.
Come back. At least put it in a baggie.
Just have this image of like, oh, bloodstains. Let me clear those up before Prosecutor Edgeworth gets here.
Oh God, he would as well, wouldn't he?
He would.
All right, I trust you'll make sure it is returned to Ambassador Palliative Care.
You'll need that knife for that.
I swear to God. I believe this makes it perfectly clear who did it. Callisto Yu. For the only time the handles could have been switched is just after Mr. Cochin's murder. Oh God, she's free!
She's free.
Which means you must be Mr. Cochin's killer. You killed Mr. Cochin with the alabaster knife. That's what happens when you kill somebody with a knife.
Yeah, it didn't even start
Absolutely.
it.
Fully just falls over.
Switched the handles and then took the original blade of the Ablaze knife with you. Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open-air stage. You used the fireplace to lose her, and then you went back to accuse her of the murder. Does that about sum it up? Shut the fuck up.
You craft an engaging tale, Edgeworth, but there are two problems with it.
problems? In what respect?
Your daddy issues and your mommy issues now.
That's just rude.
Why do you
Rude and uncalled for.
Why do you think my real reason was in allowing her? Wait, hang on.
Yeah, this sentence.
Localization team, babes, you did such a good job until now. What do you think my real reason was in allowing her to chase after me?
That why you should be a what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see you show that sentence.
Don't see where you capture Kay Faraday. What? I mean, I have been going around proudly calling myself the Yatagarasu, but like, it's fine.
The
That's fine.
real Yatagarasu.
The real Yatagarasu, no less. When I saw you using the device at Gate Wonderland, I knew right away that you were Byrne Faraday's daughter. I became curious, so I researched a little into your background. That's how I found out that you were on the trail of the Yatagarasu. So that's why you tried to pin Mr. Cochin's murder on me? Yes. I knew you would show up at this embassy tonight. So I thought to use you. But pinning the murder on you wasn't my only goal. You had another? This is the Ripley show, I'm very sorry. Yes. Once I had you under arrest, I had planned to search you. And take back that device that rightfully belongs to me. The true Yatagarasu. You were gonna take little thief away from me? 7 years ago, it was thanks to that device that Faraday was able to infiltrate this place. But he stole more than he should have. I had a tough time recovering that precious key.
Then the person who stole Oh god. Then the person who stole the Yatagarasu's key was Mr. Faraday.
You. That incident 7 years ago. What was the catalyst behind it?
I just felt like it.
Fair. Have a nice day.
Shits and gigs.
Shits and gigs. In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the Yatagarasu was becoming a bit of a problem. It wasn't an especially pleasant assignment.
Then why? Why did you become a member of the Yatagarasu?
Why? There's no why. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
From the very beginning? What is that supposed to mean?
The person I take orders from hasn't changed. Even now. This day.
Ah. Does this mean that the... Sorry. Does this mean that the leader of the smuggling ring wasn't Mr. Coat? Of course it fucking wasn't, Edgeworth. My goodness. Then the real ringleader is still out there pulling the strings.
Are you done asking what you need to know? Because if so, we should probably get going. Also, you know, I kind of have this small matter of a gunshot wound in my leg.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you need to go to
the
hospital, my dude.
Like, you need to go to hospital, like now.
And you are going to tell me everything you did tonight. Do you understand, Sheena?
Yes, I should tell you. Oh wait, hang on. I guess I should tell you then that I was the one who set the Ablaze here on fire. Whoopsie, cookies. Sorry.
Such a klutz, oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm such a klutz. I'm so sorry. I hope that's not expensive to clean up.
And why did you do that?
For shits and gigs. I suppose it was to destroy all evidence of counterfeit bills.
I feel like you're taking the fall for someone. Why?
Scary man. Scary? Scary.
That was what the smuggling ring was trying to do? But then, why start 2 fires?
The second one was just for fun. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the ring. It's your job to complete the investigation, after all.
Jesus fucking Christ, just tell us, woman.
No, fuck off. Go
Fuck
do your
off.
little
You
investigation.
fuck
You
off.
fuck off.
You
fuck off.
No, you fuck
Fuck
off.
off. No, you fuck
Fuck off first.
You fuck off and die. I've had my fun. Now it's your turn to enjoy the ride.
God, I hope she dies.
Oh wait, I mean, Miss Sheena.
Yes.
When I fell to the floor earlier, these fell at my feet.
Oh, what about them?
They're such pretty hair sticks that I thought, well, that I should return them to you.
You can have them. They're no use to me anymore. I mean, I've got short hair. I'm not really sure why I had the hair sticks to begin with, but sure.
For stabbing
If you don't-
purposes, I imagine.
Probably. If you don't want them, you can always just throw them away.
No, I want to keep them.
Suit yourself. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Edgeworth.
The fuck do you want now?
You look shit. The cravat's awful. Please change your getup.
God.
About the second problem I had with your story. I didn't kill anyone tonight.
What?
I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will.
Mr. Prosecutor!
Mm-hmm. Yes, Agent Lang. I'm so tired.
Mark my words, I'm not done here. And I'll be back.
Go to a fucking hospital.
And it's got nothing to do with duty or anything, because this has become my personal case. I may have been shot. But I'll show you just how dangerous a wounded wolf can be.
Go the fuck to a hospital. Jesus.
Please go to the hospital. My god.
His anger appears to have negated the sensation of pain in his injured leg.
Man is literally too angry to die.
You are bleeding onto the carpet. It's finally over, Kay, and I'm. Oh god.
At least the carpet's red.
This is true.
I feel like I've... Oh, hang on, wrong voice. Whoa.
I feel like I've peered into her heart a little, you know?
I'm surprised you managed to get past the silicone tits.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, God! It's so cold and dark. Incredibly lonely. The person who was giving her all these commands. The one who thought my father was a problem to be removed.
That person is the real ringleader behind the smuggling ring.
Mr. Edgeworth, I have a favor to ask. Can you hold on to these hair sticks for me?
Sure, I'll add them to the, suitcase worth of crap I'm currently carrying about my person.
They're really pretty.
God damn it.
They're really pretty. Just like the ones they were selling for the Jam and Ninja show. But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being, overcome.
I understand. I'll take good care of them for you. There's a little bit of soil stuck on the ends of these sticks. Hair sticks.
Hair sticks with soil.
Quote unquote.
Soil.
And quote unquote hair sticks.
Oh, I guess it's that time already, huh?
So it's midnight. The dawn of another day. We're
Hey,
probably
Bob,
like
thanks
over.
a bunch.
Sorry, we're probably over like the OSHA mandated break times. Yes, like we probably need to go on lunch or something.
Hey,
Anyway, carry on.
Pops. Thanks a bunch. You really done a lot for everyone all these years.
Detective Bad, don't tell me today is the day.
Yeah, it is. With this, I can retire in peace. That's
Thank-
the same sentence. It was down to the wire, and we almost didn't make it. But we did it. We solved everything.
Are you sure about that?
I want to go to bed, man.
you want to go to bed. But that's just it. We haven't solved everything yet. The ringleader of the smuggling ring, you, the Yatagarasu, were chasing after.
The legend that Yatagarasu is now over. Mr. Edgeworth, a bit of logic earlier, it was brilliant.
Thank you, I guess.
I feel like I can leave it all in your hands. I'm counting on you.
I cannot emphasize this enough. I am a prosecutor.
Is it really true, Uncle Bat? Were you also part of the Natrasca?
As I said to you earlier, Kay, I'm truly sorry. Wanted nothing but a peaceful life for you.
Uncle Bat?
Hey, don't take it so seriously. It's still just one big joke, right?
Unfortunately, it isn't.
Oh, come on, sir. She's just yanking on my chain, isn't she, Mr.
Don't
Edgeworth?
you? A man is dead.
Several, actually.
A detective, no, wait. You are no longer a detective. That's how it works.
Immediately, you just not
Mr.
detective.
Bad. I'd like to ask you about the Yatagarasu.
Ah, you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth. Here, I should give these back to you.
These are The pages from my KG8 case files that the Yatagarasu stole from my office. Remember that?
Oh,
Remember
boy.
that time? Remember that time, Lois?
That time, like,
It's a while ago.
it was a fucking while ago now.
Lois, remember the time?
I think it was like yesterday for Edgeworth.
It's
Oh,
been so long.
Huh? Wait, what?
Lollipop reveal. Mr. Edgeworth, I must apologize for last night.
No, you performed perfectly well, it's fine.
so the Yatagarasu who stole into my room was you, was it?
Wait, then that means... What? To tell me it's not true.
Say it ain't so.
That's too insane for me to believe, sir.
It's true. Even if it's not something you want to hear. The KG8 incident. It was a very emotionally trying case. We stood in that courtroom. Faraday as the prosecutor, and I as the lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant guilty. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent. You was the elder sister of the victim in the case. When the defendant was pronounced not guilty, she let out a great wail. That's when we realized that there was a limit to what the law could do. The only way to bring someone like that to justice was to do so outside of the courts. That's what we fought at the time. That's how we formed the Yatagarasu and vowed to bring to light any dirty dealings companies had with the ring, including companies that dealt with the Amano Group.
Mr. Armano's conglomerate.
We called ourselves the Yatagarasu and flexed our collective muscle. We exposed all sorts of shady dealings as a warning to the business world as a whole. By doing that, we were able to stop the higher-ups from covering things up. And then, it was finally time. We'd finally arrived at the moment when we'd find out the ringleader's true identity. It was then that you literally stabbed us in the heart. And Faraday, he died for it.
Why? Wasn't she the sister of the victim of the KGA incident?
After Faraday's death, I looked into her past. And that's when I found out that she was a phony. The victim of the KG8 incident, CCU. She never had a sister.
What? Then that means...
Sheena wasn't the only fake name she used. Callisto U was also another pseudonym.
We fully do not know this girl's name.
Nope.
From the very beginning, that woman was a spy sent by the smuggling ring.
She said it herself. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
Anyway, let's return to the real topic at hand. Mr. Edgeworth, this trump card that we stuck onto this page of the case file, please use it wisely.
Trump card.
That photo that we stuck on there, try peeling it off. behind it slumbers a piece of evidence that Faraday hid away all those years ago.
It's the mark of the Yatagarasu. But why?
This is a directives card from the big boss. Take a look at the back. This was something Cochin had on him at the time of the KG-8 incident 10 years ago. That blood is from the victim of the incident, Miss CCU.
But why is the card adorned with the mark of the Yatagarasu?
The reason why we called ourselves the Yatagarasu was because of the three-legged raven mark that the smuggling ring's boss used. Apparently, orders from the boss would come on these cards without fail. The person who received the order was supposed to burn it immediately after reading it. And apparently, it burns a bright green flame when set ablaze.
I wonder what that means.
So you mean the cards were written in Babylese ink?
That stayed implicit secret a lot shorter than I thought it was.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Yep. The fact that the cards that Cochin was sent made it into Faraday's hand at all is nothing short of a miracle. We decided that whenever we stole anything, we would send a card along with it to the police.
So that's what those white cards are.
The great thief that used the mark that only those within the ring would know. It was our message to the ringleader that we were only a few steps behind.
Interesting.
And one more thing, Detective Gumshoe.
Clear Harlow, it's fine.
This is for you. Oh, right. I was just kidding.
Gross. We don't know generally about that.
That seems a little unsanitary, boss.
This is the lollipop Cochin had on him.
It's like a 10-year-old girl.
I'm entrusting this to you.
Oh, right. What's this say?
They must have known what that looked
Yeah.
like. This is what I was talking about earlier. Strawberry. Jerry.
This is like the Chinese chupa chup. They don't make them like this anymore.
During the KG-8 incident trial, Faraday had this in his possession. This important, definitive piece of evidence.
Sorry, but I thought it was stolen. How do you have it?
The person who stole it from us 10 years ago was a man by the name of Ernest Amano.
Oh shit.
And he had it locked and hidden away for all this time. But we forced him to tell us where it was finally, after the other day's kidnapping case.
This video.
Oh god, fuck,
oh,
is this
snap.
me?
I think it was you, yeah.
It was
Oh,
you.
man. Oh god, what
This fucker.
This guy.
Don't come any closer! I'm warning you!
Yeah, it was anime protagonist voice.
Yeah.
This is the same video as the one Mr. Portsmouth was trying to conceal from me.
Yeah, it would seem that even he was caught up in Ring's web.
I am shocked. Shocked, I tell
Shocked
you.
and appalled.
Amano was preparing to take on the boss someday. And the video was his insurance. That's where that prosecutor comes in. He was to retrieve the video. On top of that, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the trump card. You saw it for yourself, right? The card that told him to preserve the evidence.
And that card was not the calling card of the Atagarasu, but rather a directives card from the ringleader to Mr. Portsman.
The two pieces together make for a strong weapon for whoever holds them.
The evidence Mr. Portsman fought to withhold from me, and the one you stole from my office that night. Both pieces are legal, and for me to use either one is...
Whether you use them or not is up to you. They will be of help to you when you take on someone who is above the law.
Is the boss one of those who cannot be brought to court that Mr. Faraday spoke of? That it's someone on a diplomatic passport? Detective Bad.
It's Mr. Bad, actually.
There is no limit to the law, for it is the people who determine the limits to them.
You still insist that, even now? You really are something else. I leave the rest in your hands. Including this. Now then,
I don't want it.
Detective Gumshoe, the handcuffs. It's time to lock up the last remaining member of the Yatagarasu.
Pops.
Don't ever lose your detective spirit.
Alright. Pops! Why is this happening? This isn't justice.
Like I always told you, do not get emotionally involved. Now let's go.
Big words
Yes,
from
sir.
a man who's being referred to as Pop. It was abrupt.
Yeah, with the fade.
Is this really the end of a legend?
To be
To be continued.
Oh, I guess we'll see. We're in the end now. End.
We're in the end game.
And
End. Part 1.
Part 1.
Part
oh,
1.
God.
Stares into the camera like I'm in the office.
It's 12:07 a.m. Blimey.
Oh
These
god,
guys.
really?
I really want to go
Oh,
to bed.
fuck.
No, sorry, not in real life. Sorry.
Damn,
Ace
Jesus.
Attorney.
I was gonna be like, oh fuck, I've got a fucking gym thing at like 7 in the morning.
Oh, no. Sorry. I should have added context.
Yeah, but
So, now we know who the Yatagarasu really was. And yet, there remains much to this case that needs to be resolved, much like I need
like,
to
who the
move
fuck
this
murdered
fucking
someone?
mic. Yeah. It's your line.
Like how's it? Oh, sorry. Like how's the weapon? The weapon? The weapon?
Mm.
The weapon.
The weapon!
The Kelsey weapons cross the country lines.
Like how's the weapon across the country line? Like,
Oh god.
Clappy there.
Wesley had a guitar. Give me the boy. The two countries have incredibly strict security systems and entry procedures. Short of a miracle, it's impossible for someone to have them smuggled in.
Smuggling them in. We will need
Yes,
to open.
smuggling them in is what I just said.
We will need to open a new line of investigation on just this aspect alone. But before we do, I would like to sleep. I'm very tired.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do, I would like to go through my evidence once more. Unnecessary evidence has been removed.
How do we know it's unnecessary?
The game has decided for you.
The game decides!
knows. The game knows.
The game knows.
Man, we still got these flowers. Right.
Hey, there's a VCR here, sir.
Good grief, really?
Now we can see what's on that tape Detective Bat gave us.
This piece of evidence from the KG-8 incident hidden from sight for 10 long years. I just know that this is related to the current case somehow. Detective Gumshoe, if you could please play that tape for us.
This is a rerun of Friends.
Sure thing, sir.
This is the one with diplomatic immunity.
No one told you life was going to be this way.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, this man! It's... this man.
It's Chandler.
It's Chandler!
John,
For
what's it?
fuck's sake.
He looks great. It's the one way Chandler wears a suit. It's Manny Cochin. And he's holding a knife!
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a knife!
I have a knife.
And he's holding a knife in his hand.
This looks like footage from a security camera at the entrance of the apartment building.
He is posing very nicely for that security camera.
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah,
knife.
good for
Here's
security camera,
the top
yeah.
secret card. By the way, should I put these in my pockets? Nah.
It's fine.
Worst criminal.
An apartment building? How do you figure that?
Can't read the rest of this sentence.
Oh.
Oh, okay, there we go. Unlike you, I actually read this.
And we can't hear the rest of the sentence.
Oh, goddamn.
Off right at the halfway point.
Unlike you, I actually read the summary on the KG8 incident.
Shut up.
You can't. I know you can't read. I know it's a sensitive subject. for
Shut
you.
the fuck up.
Make me bitch for it. And the crime scene was the victim's own apartment.
So this footage was shot at the entrance to the victim's own apartment building.
The footage was shot. Who shot it?
At the trial, Mr. Faraday claimed that this piece of footage existed.
However, no one could find it.
Yes. Somehow, someone was able to steal it. Hide it from Mr. Ernest Amano.
I can see how this would have been a definitive piece, and why someone would want to hide it.
I mean, he's posing so nicely.
He's having a nice time. Look at him.
But it's a piece of evidence from a 10-year-old case. There's no way it's related to this case we're working on now, sir.
Are you sure about that?
Actually, I believe it has everything to do with the case we're working on right now. Fucking Christ. The ringleader even went so far as to use Mr. Portsman to retrieve it. Which means that in this video lies a very inconvenient bit of footage to the ringleader.
Where? Where?
I don't fucking know. Oh, wait. What was that?
Huh?
That bit you played just now. Please show it to me again.
I love this one.
I keep fucking.
You're right.
I keep going. I keep accidentally going into Astoria, and I can hear myself doing it. It's really annoying. I've not even played the game.
He's only one step behind.
The brain rot.
I've not played the game. I just keep getting TikToks sent to me.
It's by me.
Yeah, mostly by you.
Yeah.
Hello.
I know what you're about.
When I end up playing the game, I will probably end up romancing Garlock because she's great. She's my favorite.
I love her too.
And oh, it's horrible. This car. This is something we cannot overlook.
Why is that, sir?
Well, I have an idea.
Look here, Detective Gumshoe.
Look,
The-
flags!
The flags.
This
It's
is
the
it.
flags!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That was the worst possible time for me to eat a cherry. This is the national flag of the Principality of Codofia. And because it has the national flag on it, we know this to be an official government car. But the question we should be asking ourselves is what was a government car doing there? Oh shit.
Oh, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth. So you were here all this time.
Ambassador Alba.
Thank you very much for continuing the investigation even at this time of night. Ah, if only I was even a tiny bit more careful. This tragedy would never have happened.
I do not trust you.
I am truly sorry.
This wasn't your fault, sir.
Oh, are you sure?
This had nothing to do with how careful you were.
You idiot curses! You couldn't catch after a simple thief!
Okay.
Now then, let's get down to the real reason why I came looking for the two of you. I would like you to put the investigation on hold for a while. Can you do that?
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Excuse me?
I heard you've apprehended the thief. Turned this embassy upside down. And we are in the middle of an event celebrating our country's reconciliation. We can't exactly have the police and detectives walking around here forever. You're scaring the visitors away. So I hope that you can understand how I feel.
But we must finish our investigation and resolve the remaining issues.
Why don't we leave the rest to the Alabastian and Babalese police?
Ambassador, we are so close, just a little more, and...
Miss Von Karma, I'm afraid I've made up my mind. And without my permission, you can't proceed with your investigation anyway, right?
We only need the position of one ambassador. And the other one wants to fuck me.
Okay.
That's true. However,
As he said at the very beginning, in this area, this area can be considered to be Alabastrian soil. In which case, we are nothing but foreigners in their land. Is this really where our investigation ends? No.
Shifu! We found Mr. Edgeworth, sir!
Shifu, this way! I don't know why you were looking for
Why
them.
aren't you the
we
fucking
literally are-
hospital?
Yo!
Like, you literally left us here. How did you not look for us in the first place? You left.
Take the shades off.
Agent Lang, it's been 10 minutes. I know you've not been to hospital. Show me your leg.
If I laid back and took a break, I'd lose the scent of my prey, Mr. Prosecutor.
You were shot. Have you just put duct tape over the wound?
I can neither confirm or deny that comment. Agent Lang, why have you returned? Because I have to solve this case, no matter what. Well, I'm sorry to inform you. Nah, don't take it the wrong way. I don't suspect you personally. However, a member of Interpol was just found to be a thief. And so... Grr. Under these circumstances, I wish to put your investigation on hold. After all, I believe our own police can handle things from here. They are quite capable.
Have you considered no?
At this rate, our investigation really will come to a close.
Yeah. Ambassador Alba. I get it now. I really do. Oh? I'm very glad you understand how I feel. No, not that. What I was talking about is... I know who the killer is behind tonight's murder.
Oh, God. You...
No!
Kill her? Nice work, everyone. Great job.
Do you really mean that, Agent Lang? Yeah, fools don't lie.
Don't talk.
Then who is it? Well, let me first say that I'm not talking about Mr. Cochin's murder. That was all, Sheena.
See.
Longzi says the truth lies not at the exit, but rather shines outside the maze itself.
That one actually does sound profound.
The truth is unexpectedly simple. So let me ask you this. Who do you think was Damas II's killer? I'll tell you who. It was you, Francisca von Karma!
Oh my God.
What? I was the killer. I'm going to rip you so fucking hard that your eyeballs are going to spin in your head.
I don't think that's going to do much for your innocence. But get off, I guess.
I'll still do it. Wait, that's possible.
Yeah! Although, that whip is actually quite... Yow!
Hold your tongue and that ludicrous mark you're about to make. Meanwhile, they were perfectly innocent.
Agent Lang, are you seriously accusing her of murder? My sister's a bitch, but she's not capable of murder.
I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
Again, sorry. He doesn't appear to be joking.
Hey sis, I remember that just before Ambassador Alba went to give his speech, he called you into his office, right?
Yes, he did, but what does that have to do with anything?
I'm getting to that. Furthermore, in order to solve both cases, you moved around rather freely between Alabasta and Babal, did you not?
Sorry, my internet cut out. What the fuck did he just say?
He was saying that she could move freely between the two embassies.
Oh, okay. And there is your evidence that I am the killer.
I was just getting to that. Trust me, I'll show them to you in due time. Ambassador Alba, in order for me to bring this case to a close, I'll need to inspect your office one more time. Will you grant me permission?
No!
Mm,
No!
With things as they are, I suppose I don't have much of a choice, do I? Good. Then let's move out. Oh, and don't even think about running away, sis. My pack will be keeping a close eye on you. You can bet your bottom dollar on that.
You could just run away from him. He's got a bullet in his leg.
I really could, but I don't think that would prove my innocence much.
In fact,
If
you
I
don't
had
even need to
any
run. You
reason-
can, a brisk walk.
I could probably do a light jog, yes. As if I had any reason to flee. I do have plenty of reason, actually. Like murder carries the death penalty. I should probably run. But just so we're clear, your logic had better be sound. Otherwise, I'm going to strangle you with this whip. It's not technically speaking what it is for, but I will still do it. Because I'll accept nothing short of a perfect explanation.
She seems rather upset, and not that I blame her.
Wow, really? You think? You think I'm upset? What was your first clue?
I expected that you'd accept no less. But we'll see how long you can keep that nose of yours stuck up in the air like that.
Agent Lang, as someone related to tonight's case, I request you allow me to take part. And so that I may clean up my superior's mess.
I'm sorry, what the fuck
Elevator.
did you just say?
I guess I should. The more the merrier, especially when it's a peanut gallery.
Oh, in that case, I want to join in too. I still haven't seen what it looks like in Alabasta yet.
If you let Kay in, then you gotta let me in too, pal. I can't sit around and do nothing when Miss Von Kamm is in trouble.
Hey, let's have a competition to see who can save her first, okay?
Okay, I'll take you up on that.
I bet you $1,000.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know about $1,000, but I'm tied up and ready to go.
$1,000.
As a detective, I don't believe this is something you're supposed to be excited over. Shut the fuck up.
Sounds like this is gonna get real interesting. Ambassador Alba, I'll be bringing these kids along for the ride. Very well. But I'd like you to keep in mind that this will be your last chance. Humph. I'll have this whole mess cleaned up before you know it. Now let's go.
Well, we've made it back in to investigate.
Yep, here we
I'm
are.
so proud of us.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Now let's first go over the facts one more time. Manny Cochin's body was found over in the Secretariat's office in Babal. The weapon that took his life was one of Alabast's ornamental knives. And then the body of Damas II, Mr. Kashino, was found here in the Alabastian ambassador's office. Through our investigation, we found that the murder weapon was this Primitive statue. And that this is actually Babal's statue. This case, no matter how I look at it. Sis, if it wasn't you, then there's no one else who could have pulled this off.
You've said literally nothing that blames me, so...
Agent Lang, do you understand the full implications of what you are saying?
Of course I do, sis. And I'm serious. You were on the trail of the smuggling ring and you wanted any evidence you could find. And so, while people were distracted by the Atagarasu's appearance, you snuck in here. That's when you two ran into each other. You and that other thief who took advantage of the confusion from the fire.
Even if all that were true, how do you explain the movements of the weapons?
Don't worry. I plan to show that you're the culprit behind that, too.
You
have permission to investigate both embassies at will. With that kind of free reign, you could have easily taken the weapons across country lines. Hey now!
Oh, he caught the whip.
He got zipped.
Oh, damn!
Just straight up
Zipped
caught it.
mid-investigation.
Damn.
Look, sis, I thought I already told you. I'm not messing around here. This case isn't directly tied to the smuggling ring. But Sheena certainly is tied to the smuggling ring.
He is right in saying that she is a member of that smuggling ring. However, the connection between this case and the ring... Could it not be deeper than what any of us can imagine?
Let's get this ridiculous circus over with already.
Francisca, you need to calm down.
You calm down.
Chill the fuck out. Because
You
only
chill the fuck
you
out.
know the facts of the Alabastian side of the case. I don't believe you can see the case as a whole, and therefore solve it.
What?
But don't worry, I am taking this seriously as well, and I will prove your innocence.
You fucking better. Jesus Christ.
That's my only way to be, Mr. Prosecutor. But can you come up with anything else that can top my hypothesis? Of course, your explanation has to solve the mystery of the moving weapons as well.
Of course, and I will. Let us now delve into the truth behind the murder of Damask II.
You do understand, don't you, Miles Edgeworth?
This isn't just a confrontation against Agent Lang. You can't figure out how the murder of the Master II is related to the smuggling ring. This will mean the end of our investigation and most likely the end of me.
Hmm.
Fine. As long as I have no good counter-argument to his hypothesis, then the best I can do is walk this thin tightrope and see what I can do.
Come on, Mr. Prosecutor. Let's get started.
Yes. Let's.
One of Alabast's knives was used in the ball to murder Mr. Cochin. And the murder weapon in the killing of Damas II is the ball's Primadou statue. Somehow, these two objects were able to penetrate the two countries' impenetrable security. The only one who traversed the two countries just before and after the crimes was you.
So as long as I can't explain how the weapons moved about, Francisco will remain a suspect?
You got it, Mr. Prosecutor. So why don't you stop giving me a hard time? Under these circumstances, who the heck can carry a weapon across country lines?
Oh, about that.
I've worked through every possibility, but there's only one that's plausible. Your boss.
Agent Lang, from what I've learned from you just now, is that you've lost sight of yourself, and you may have also lost a fair amount of blood.
Oh, that too.
Go to
Go to
hospital.
What are you talking about?
By focusing too intently on that which is in front of us, we become blind to the truth. Don't tell me Langzy never said anything to that effect.
You prosecutor. Who do you think you are speaking about Langzy's proverbs like that?
I don't need his proverbs. Because my words are all you will need to see the truth.
Sorry, I think next door is
He's
watching the
very
football.
smug.
He is.
I think he knows something.
Hmm.
He's smug. But yeah, next door is watching the football, so I'm sorry if it's like really game for the mic.
I can't hear anything, don't worry about it.
Okay, good.
Should be okay. Fingers crossed.
Hmm.
What are we thinking on this rebuttal then?
Hmm.
Well, he's going on about two objects, but there was more than two.
What does he say? The knife and
One of
the
Alabast's
statue.
knives and the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow these two objects were able to penetrate the two countries' impenetrable security. But if Babal's statue got into Alabast, then by that same token, Alabast's got into Babal.
So they just switched.
Hmm.
Oh,
There's a bit more to
right.
this whole smuggling game than
Yeah.
I think he's...
It can't have just been Francisca, it has to be someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. So rather than just those two, there's the knife and the statue, and then the other statue as well.
Yeah. There's a bit more to this than just, what you call it?
Yeah. Should we press him?
Present one of the, present
Hang
one
on
of
a
the
gosh
statues
darn
to this, I
second.
think.
Present the statue, you think?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This one. Hang on, what did he say? The Balls statue, so where's the Alabastian one?
The bull statue?
The ball? Right. Oh, very nice.
Oh, he looks so smug.
Agent Lang, those two items are not the only two to cross the border tonight.
Oh.
Damas II was killed with Babal's Primadou statue, yes. But if that's the case, then tell me, where did Alabast's Primadou statue go?
Double ball.
Precisely. And if the two statues really were switched, then this means that both statues were smuggled across the border at some point. Which means that a total of 3 items were smuggled across the embassies.
I guess so. But you know what? It doesn't matter the number of items, only that the sis is the only one who could have done it. Because the only person who went back and forth between Alabasta and Babal is her.
Only a Sith believes in absolute.
Funny you should say that.
Is this really true? Was there no one else who traveled between the two countries? Come on, we know. Actually, there was definitely another person. One who paid a visit to both sides of the wall.
Oh man.
Is that really so, Agent Lang?
What a lousy time to try and bluff your way out of this. I checked out what the guards said along with the security camera's footage. You're not gonna overturn my hypothesis that easily.
Except I am, sorry.
But suppose there was some other way, other than through the theatre doors.
Is that how you spell theatre?
That's American spelling of theatre, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What other way?
The other entity that managed to cross the border unharmed.
Oh.
If I point it out, it would open up a whole new possibility.
And also not get your sister killed. That'd be nice.
And though I hesitate to bring this out,
For good reason.
as long as this entity exists, the impossible road becomes a possibility.
I like the way you keep saying entity.
Yeah,
Mm.
entity.
It looks like you've got some clever idea in mind.
I do. And I can show it to you through a single piece of evidence.
Tuck, fine then. Let's see this piece of evidence that will show me this other route.
This piece of evidence will show us another way to move between the two countries.
I think it's the
Yeah.
Yep.
fucking entity.
Just fully fucking, like, guy.
This is very stupid.
It's so stupid.
This is
I love
the
What
it.
is Ace Attorney?
It
Meant to
is.
be stupid.
You're right.
Stupid is our fucking modus operandi.
Oh man.
Agent Lang, I'm sure you are familiar with this unforgettable photo.
Tuck, that supernatural photo, like I said before.
Oh, he's gonna say it.
Don't say it again.
Humans can't fly.
He looks. It's the look on his face when he says it as well.
Yep.
He's, like, so proud of himself.
I'm going to kick you in the leg. No, of course not. I understand that perfectly well. Oh my god.
And don't start claiming that Sheena somehow grew wings either.
No one was going to. I wouldn't dream of claiming that.
Just noticed the clock in the background is wrong. Midnight.
Hmm.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
And I won't allow you to take back what you've said either.
Okay.
I'll say it again. It's not humanly possible to fly through the air without wings.
Right.
But
Except it
with
is.
wings.
Or without
What's the
wings, sorry.
implication here? With if they had wings?
Wings? Wings.
Yeah, because like he's just said, don't go around claiming that Sheena grew wings. So you'd better have a good explanation for this, Mr. Prosecutor.
You were gonna say that she had wings?
I wasn't paying attention. What?
Maybe it's just hypothesis.
But how can I prove which was that flew through the air in this photo? Wait, not humanly possible.
Mm-hmm.
Eureka.
What if it wasn't a human?
Very well. You will have your explanation.
It sounds like you have a good idea simmering inside that head of yours. Let's hear it. The face hidden within this photo's blurry, trailed shadow is a statue.
Yeah.
Oh, the statue.
Yeah.
This statue.
I think you could present either.
One of them.
See what I see. Oh man.
Naturally, the shadow is the third smuggled object, the Primadu's statue replica.
You can't be serious!
The Yatagarasu, or rather, Callisto you dressed as Agent Sheena, was inside Babal. She dressed the replica statue up in clothes and launched it through the air.
Just launched it through the air. Casual.
Ha!
As you do.
Mr. Prosecutor! You left out a very crucial bit in your explanation.
I know I did.
She launched it through the air. Ha. And how exactly did she do that?
He is literally baring his fangs at me.
Ah!
Very.
But he has a point. He has a point. How exactly did it move through the air like that? As long as this remains unsolved, we won't be able to move any closer to the truth. Which reminds me, didn't he say this earlier?
Hey sis, I remembered that just before Ambassador Albagate went to give his speech, he called you into his office, right?
So just before the murder, Franziska was called here, right into this very room. If that's the case, then there may be another avenue I can pursue. Agent Lang, in order for me to answer that question, I will need to hear testimony from Ms. Von Karma.
Hmm?
Oh? What are you up to now, pretty boy?
This is very uncomfortable for me. I'm just
That
trying
is a
to...
very not
I'm
straight
just
thing to
trying.
say.
Yeah, there's nothing straight about that man. Look at what he's wearing.
Of course, but like you're married, you should probably say something.
I was about to say something actually.
Okay.
I am just trying to solve some murders and just smuggling. I do not have the time. Earlier, you mentioned something of interest to me. You said that just before the murder occurred, Ms. Von Karma had been in the room because Ambassador Alba had called for her. And for that reason alone, you believe her to be the killer.
Yeah, I guess I did say something like that.
In that case, I believe it is my duty to ask her what her side of the story is.
Ha! Do you really think a criminal would tell us the honest truth?
I'll tell you. As I have said numerous times, there is absolutely no proof that I am a killer. Miles Edgeworth, don't tell me you suspect me too.
I don't. However, I can't ignore the fact that you were in this room at one point in time.
Oh my god.
Which is why I would like to hear about your movements in this room. I'm from the south. Franziska, I feel that I still don't have enough information. Which is why your testimony is incredibly important to the outcome of this case. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Please stop saying that. Alright. So, what would you like me to talk about?
I'd like you to please testify to your movements in this room until the murder occurred.
Alright, let's try this your way for a change. But if what she has to say turns out to be a waste of time, I'll place her under arrest faster than you can howl no!
As you wish. I ain't worried.
As I said earlier, I was assigned to guard duty at the Alabastian Embassy. After I saw the Steel Samurai off on his way towards the ambassador's corridor, I returned to the Rose Garden for a bit and checked up on the security situation. After all the preparations were in place, I was called back by Ambassador Alba to his office.
Francisca, I want us to make this clear from the very beginning. So what I wish to confirm is that the only time span in which you were in this office was before the murder occurred. Is that correct?
Yes, of course.
I see. For now, the only way that I can see for us is to break out of this situation, Asa. Strangely
Not a
constructed sentence.
finangled sentence, yeah.
Mhm.
Are we breaking out? Is this a prison break? Are you breaking me out?
Yeah, this is... Gee!
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
It's a G.
Hello,
Hey,
Gee!
welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are we all?
Hello.
Good.
Oh, how is? I see Mr. Miles Edgeworth is
Jumping.
suffering.
Yes,
I'm
he
gonna have
always
to update the
is.
stream
As
title.
per usual.
He's
he
having
is
a time.
fine. He is. Look at him. Look at him.
There was always something happening.
Snooty bastard.
He is.
That's
He's very
him.
full of snoot. Yep.
Oh.
But yeah. Welcome to the end game. We're in like part one of the finale.
Part
Guess
one of the
so.
end of the finale.
Part one of the end.
Be here a fucking while.
Yeah.
Here there be a long time. Here there be monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Right, please continue. Sorry.
Don't worry. Is to ask Francisca about her testimony in more detail.
Oh, my controller died. I wanted to open up
Detail.
English.
Oh no.
Detail. Detail.
Detail.
Right, what should we ask more detail about then?
I feel like the bit to do with all of it is the important thing here.
Yeah.
Are we sus of him?
I am
Surely not.
I am
Bit.
incredibly sus of this old man.
He's a lovely old guy.
He's a lovely
Fuck
old
this
guy,
old
sure he is.
man.
He's just a normal man. He's just an innocent man.
He's just an
Oh.
innocent man.
Yeah.
At that time, Damaster II's body had yet to be found in this room. Is that correct? I keep having to say rum. I'm from the south.
Room.
That's right. But Ambassador Alba was here.
that dick.
One could hardly miss his rather large presence.
Hmm. Oh,
The criminal will say anything to get out of being arrested. How do we know you're not lying?
Francisca, just ignore him. He has had a bit of a shock and he's lost a lot of blood.
Hmm.
He might still be losing a lot of blood.
Yeah, definitely. You really didn't go to the hospital. You just kind of stood outside until it was dramatic enough for you to come in. And then you came back in. Whilst bleeding heavily from a gunshot wound in the leg.
Oh yeah, Lang got shot.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. This guy, again, with the getting shot.
With the getting shot, yes. No, if you need proof, I'll be happy to oblige you.
Seriously?
Like I keep telling you. When I arrived at this office, Ambassador Alba was already here. He was standing by the flower box on the windowsill, watering his plants.
I can attest to that. I remember speaking with the lovely lady around that time here in my office.
He looks just like his plant.
He really does.
Fitting image.
Grr. Alright then. Add that statement to your testimony. Let's hear some details.
So Ambassador Alba was in the room at the same time, was he?
Watering the flowers on the windowsill.
For the sake of being thorough, I'd like to ask you something. How did you know Ambassador Alba was watering his plants at the windowsill?
Good question. Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Did you see him?
For sure. Yeah. That
The
bridge, yeah.
entrance to this room is on this side. However, the window is on the opposite side. If what you say is true, then when you entered the room, his body would have been like a wall. He would have been blocking your view of what he was doing. Isn't that not correct?
Isn't that not correct?
You can tell the localization team were struggling by the time they got to this
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Is that not correct?
Jeez.
I suppose it was a bit hard to see around him.
To be honest, I don't blame him.
But unfortunately for me, Ambassador Alba is not a movable wall.
Hmm?
The man moved! I knocked before I entered, and as I did, he turned around to greet me. With a watering can in his hand.
Watering can in his hand.
So it's only natural to believe he was watering his plants, no?
I suppose.
After his greeting, we spent a little time talking about his flowers. He had obtained them himself and is growing them with the utmost care, you know.
Yes. The plants in this room, they are all like my children.
The passion flowers in the passion flowers in the flower box on the windowsill are growing beautifully too. All 4 of them are in full bloom.
Ms. Von Karma, what did you say just now?
I am a kind of person to count flowers, apparently. I said that the flowers are growing beautifully. Well, what about that statement do you not understand? Do I have to explain photosynthesis to you?
Yes.
What? Oh my
Did you
god.
not finish biology? Bless you, baby.
What
Okay, so-
What do
Okay,
I
no.
not understand? I do not understand why a certain thing is the way it is. What
Mm.
happened to that third plant
And fourth.
and fourth? And what are those sticks? The sticks we have on us.
You're getting there.
The what?
The sticks.
The sticks. You're getting there.
Hair sticks.
Mm-hmm. They're not.
Some dirt on the tip.
They're not hair sticks. They are sticks for holding up the flowers.
Mmm.
Or for stabbing people with.
I think they're dual purpose, but
For
yeah.
stabbing.
if we look at, can we look at that at all?
I can't zoom in. or
Well, the
anything.
sticks look very similar.
They
Is
do
all I'm
look
saying.
similar.
Don't
They're for
adjust.
stabbing. That's what they're for.
Don't worry, G solved the case.
They're for stabbing.
All right, let's wrap it up. We've finished it. Let's go.
We're good. We're
No.
solid.
I'd like for you to append that statement to your testimony.
Very well.
I think here must be.
There
where
were
we
4 large
present, right?
flowers wasn't something what they thought.
4 large passion flowers, huh?
Now let's learn counting with Edgeworth. Second case in this game where we learn counting.
1 passion flower. 2
Ooh,
passion
blah,
flowers.
blah, blah, blah.
Francisca,
I'm sorry, what?
For some odd reason, your testimony contradicts with this piece of evidence. Oh no.
Literally look behind you right now.
It does appear that way.
I knew it. I knew we couldn't trust your words, sis.
Lang, that's
Stop
not
calling me
your fault.
sis. I have one person who can call me sis, and he is across the room, and he has never called me sis once in his life because it is improper. Now shut the fuck up.
No, I would rather die.
Yeah, exactly.
Then, you know, openly emote.
Yes.
Maybe he's calling me sis, but like with a C. Sis.
Longzy says, never presume another's gender.
Langzy says, trans rights.
Langsley says down with sis.
Mr. Edgeworth! What are you doing discrediting Miss Von Karma like this? Guys! It's ready!
Oh my
Yes,
God.
sir. If you keep this up, she's gonna get taken away, sir. Eek.
All I've done is state what I saw. I've made a single mistake in my testimony. And for this, I am still under suspicion for murder.
Yeah.
Is the number of flowers really all that important in this juncture, Niles?
At the very least, it is a contradiction in this enigmatic case. One that I find hard to dismiss as irrelevant.
Ha! Then let's hear it, Mr. Prosecutor. What does the number of flowers have to do with anything? What does it prove?
I believe the answer to that will become clear if we were to examine that flower box. How did this contradiction come about? There must be something behind this discrepancy.
They're my beloved flowers. I've grown them with the utmost care. So I ask that you please be gentle with them as you examine them, Mr. Edgeworth.
I understand. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and/or cranny.
It's like hearing a familiar friend again after so long. Well,
He's
Well,
not. He's
stop.
not done a very good. Listen, he's not done a very good job of weeding. For somebody who cares about these plants, there's a lot of fucking seedlings there. Weed your soil. This patch of soil looks like it has had something removed from it.
Heh. What are you doing, Mr. Prosecutor?
What do you fucking think I'm doing?
Why'd you clam up all of a sudden? I'm still here, waiting for an explanation, you know.
Did you know, Agent Lang, flowers are best appreciated in silence?
In other words, shut the
Oof,
fuck up.
roasted.
It looks like two things were pulled out of this flower box.
Well, what do we got here?
The name of these flowers, I believe they're called passion flowers. Despite being called flowers, they are actually a species of vine. They appear to be growing well and are well supported by these plant supports.
Plant support.
Lang, I swear to God.
Yeah, but no matter how I look at it, it looks like there are only two here to me. You realize, don't you, sis? Your little lie has failed you.
Miles, hurry up and shut this one up for me already.
Oh, gladly. I suppose I will need to use some evidence to shut him up, won't I?
Is this where we showed a thing?
Show us your sticks.
Oh, yes. I believe I have just the piece of evidence you require.
Oh, you do you? You have such confidence in the face of your current plight. But I highly doubt it'll last until the end.
You howl like a wolf, Agent Lang. But we'll see if you have any bite to back up that bark after you see the evidence. The truth the passion flowers reveal can be seen in this piece of evidence.
The sticks, yeah. They were used as like flat sticks, right?
Sheena, who was supposedly in Babal the entire time, had these hair sticks on her that look exactly like the plant supports in this flower box. In other words, I believe it can be said that these hair sticks are in actuality support sticks for the passion flowers.
Heh. And so what? Is this really all that important to the case?
Yes, are you
Of
stupid?
course it is! It means that we found yet another item that was smuggled between the countries tonight.
Hiya!
Good fucking lord. Think about it logically, Agent Lang. These sticks were originally in Alabas, but somehow they wound up in Sheena's hands, who was in Babal the whole night. So, make no mistake, these sticks were smuggled somehow, just like the knife and statue.
No. Very well then. I want to hear from you exactly how they wound up in my ball.
Alright. How did these support sticks find their way to Babal and why? There must be some reason as to why they ended up here. There, even. Aha. So that's why. Agent Lang, if you would please take a look at this and tell me its shape.
It's a square.
It's just another stick, isn't it?
And so it is. But the shape of the support sticks is what is important. For when they are used with something in this room, that's when it all comes into focus. Oh my god,
I knew
Rip!
the crossbow was big!
Mhm.
Oh.
I knew it was usually mounted!
Vindication!
Vindication.
Vindication.
And the object that completes the picture when used with the support sticks is... this
And everyone was like,
crossbow.
no, you're crazy! It's nothing!
Oh,
I'm gonna rant about this until the day I die.
That's a crossbow. Wait, you're not really suggesting.
I am. These hair sticks, or rather plant support sticks, they make for perfect arrows. Or bolts, crossbow bolts, really.
Hiya!
I've done it. I found the common thread that connects the two offices. But this thread has yet to be completely untangled. Even using the arrows, how does this explain how the statues were transported? We've got the wire! Babes, we got the wire!
We got the wire!
And furthermore, who could it have been that fired these sticks as arrows?
It's like a
Yes,
fucking grappling hook.
The arrow, yeah, it's the wire.
Mhm.
There must be a common thread.
Oh.
Thread that ties
Oh.
all
Yoy.
of these things together.
We hint
Oh, shut
wrong
the
enough
fuck
at
up,
it.
lying! I was going somewhere.
Mr. Prosecutor, hold up a second.
I'm going to push you out the fucking window.
You do realize what happens when you tie a statue to an arrow, right? They don't fly at all.
Lying, I swear to God, if you say
Lang, you're so fucking
you say
stupid. You are
statues can't
so
fly,
fucking stupid.
I'm gonna fucking
My
kill
guy.
you. I swear
My
to God,
boy.
I'm going to murder you to death.
To death?
As opposed to murdering him to life.
Yeah.
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 As opposed to murdering him to slightly ill.
Oh, I want to see the next Ace Attorney case feature. Focus on that. Gave someone a cold.
Murdered to slightly ill.
So Babal's statue was draped in the Yadagarasu's clothes and then shot over here. Even if you fired the arrows from this side, they wouldn't go far with a statue tied to them. I don't think I need to tell you that the primitive statues didn't sprout wings.
I'm going to kill you.
You're a realist after all, aren't you?
Aren't you?
The primitive statues didn't sprout wings.
You are so
Why not?
stupid.
You should have.
So stupid.
Of course, they didn't.
Glad you understand. I feel much better already.
I'm watching someone get wrecked in real time and it's very entertaining.
Oh my God.
I was afraid for a second that you were unaware of that crucial fact.
It's only crucial because you're under the belief that wings are necessary to this equation.
What?
You need to free your mind a bit more and let it fly like a bird on the wind.
You're really confusing the analogies here, Mr. Prosecutor.
Just shut the fuck up. The primitive statues flew, but not on a wing. It's not my fault that localization team was just you know, trying to
They were just phoning it out at
figure
this
it out.
point.
Okay?
Who were just collecting a paycheck.
Allow me a bit more of your time, and I'll explain this mysterious phenomenon to you.
Okay.
Right, we just gotta. I mean, I'm assuming we've gotta press something.
Yeah,
That's what always fucking do.
This one?
Next
I think the next one. Yeah, even
Yeah,
if we fight
yeah,
them.
this
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
this one. Yeah, press that, please. But we are in agreement that an arrow by itself would reach the other side, correct?
But just the arrow by itself is pretty meaningless, don't you think, Mr. Prosecutor? Because the things they wanted to smuggle were a lot bigger than nothing.
Your grasp of the obvious is astounding. Sorry, hiccups.
Bless you.
No, that's not necessarily true.
What?
What I need right now is not further discussion of my conclusions. It's the launching of my conclusions. Fuck it. Sorry.
Damn.
What the shooter Fuck. Sorry. I'm just gonna have a long
You okay?
drink of tea. Give me a second.
So, how's everyone doing?
I'm good, I'm Gucci.
We good, shit. I found a new fancy way of doing backgrounds.
Oh,
I'm very happy with it.
oh nice.
Okay. I think we're good.
Okay.
Good?
What the shooter wanted to launch with the crossbow was not for statues themselves, but rather something a crossbow can launch that can be used to move the statues. I wonder what this could fucking be.
An arrow!
Present. It's something that we tie to an arrow.
An arrow!
No, we're not
Tie
tying
to
an
an
arrow.
arrow.
to
An
another
arrow!
thing.
And another one! And another one! And then a nice!
Remove the talk of other arrows from your mind.
Another arrow. Another arrow. And another arrow.
And 4 more arrows after that.
More!
Oh! Even more.
First I shot, then I missed, then I shot again. Then I missed.
Then I shot it
God. But I missed.
If you shot an arrow into the wall and then just kept shooting
And I
arrows into the
missed.
back of each other, you'd
I
eventually
missed.
form a bridge.
The fire.
It's the wire, isn't it?
We are
That's the
indeed
wire, that's the
talking
wire.
about the wire.
We've lost the plot.
Finally, we've reached this point in our discussion. For I present to you that which was carried by the arrow from the crossbow.
I get it now, Mr. Prosecutor. I can see exactly what you're trying to say.
I doubt that very much.
You're saying that the wire tied to him and then shot into Mr. Cochin's office.
Oh, you know, that's actually what I was. Maybe not Mr. Cochin's office.
All the way from the 5th floor of the Alabastian embassy
No, wait.
down
no,
to the
that's-
3rd floor of the Babylese embassy.
No,
That would
that's, no, that makes sense. That actually is.
Yeah,
That is
actually
exactly
makes
what
sense.
I was.
Glad.
That is exactly what I was saying. Yes.
If what you're
Look at
claiming
this guy,
is
you're
really what
smart.
happened, I can
Oh,
see
it's
how Alabast's primitive statue could be moved. Gravity could be used to move the statue down the wire from the 5th to the 3rd floor. But then, what about Babal's primitive statue?
Ooh, that's true.
The dark shadow in this photo is clearly flying away from Babal. Going in the opposite way of gravity, from the 3rd floor of the Ablaze embassy up to the 5th floor of the Alabastian embassy. How do you explain that?
Magic.
Better.
Wings.
Mechanics.
Yep.
Gross.
Aha. I think I finally see how the gears behind this whole trick works.
Yeah, he had to
The
say
gears.
that.
The gears. That is subtle as a sledgehammer, guys.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Agent Lang, the motion used behind this trick. I wonder if perhaps you have yet to envision how it works in your head.
Motion? What motion?
Kenny Bones.
This is the motion that was employed to smuggle Babal's Primadou statue.
Fucking bungee action.
Bungee action.
Bungee action!
Bungee action, baby!
Bungee action! Let's go!
Just fucking yeet it out the window and pray. No,
It'll probably be fine.
It's rotary motion. It's
Yeah,
rotary
it's
motion.
fucking game, man.
I believe it was done via rotary motion.
This case has a reputation, shall we say?
Does it? Does it fuck? If the two statues were transported simultaneously. Oh dear.
Simultaneously? Get real. The statues would collide somewhere along the way.
Did I ever say that there was only one line of fire between the two offices? There were two fucking arrows, you dumbass. If you shot an arrow with the two ends of the wire tied to it, a circular belt can be formed.
You okay there?
This is so fucking stupid!
It is delightfully contrived.
Animation.
Oh man.
Oh god.
More or less than a cape falling onto a bust of a magician.
Longzy says, don't object and call a success what is beyond reasonability.
These proverbs are getting very, very specific.
Taking into account the tension difference between the two wires.
I think Longzy says whatever the fuck he wants.
Longzy says.
You're
Longzy.
starting to catch on, kid.
Longzy says
Longzy says,
It
shut
could've-
the fuck up.
it could have been an unladen, it could have been an African swallow.
It's not a European swallow, surely.
What a
The
reference.
top one would sag too much to the point where the statues would collide anyway.
Agent Lang. As you know, the Primadou statue is a one-of-a-kind national treasure. And the fact that Babal's statue is a hollow replica of the real statue, it would naturally be lighter than the real one, meaning my idea is very possible.
Oh, I think this is a good one.
Longzy says.
Just fucking howl.
Really?
Just fucking
This
howl.
This man truly had a proverb for every occasion.
This man
It's
just
why I
fucking
quote his
howled.
teachings so often.
Here is what I believe happened.
Before we hear what he believes happened, how are we feeling?
I feel like
regards to
I need to
time.
go to bed soon. Yeah. as well as I've got like
Oh,
a
yeah,
gym
that's
at like
fine.
7 tomorrow.
No, but I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
thinking this could be a good point to stop because he's about to explain,
Yeah.
and it will be a good recap point, I think.
It will, yes, perfect.
Yeah, solid.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. All right. We'll
I
hear
miss
your
you
explanation
already.
next week. Miss you too.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Miss you, G.
I miss you.
Oh gosh, I'm so tired. All right.
I am very sleepy.
Well, we got 2 more months of Edgeworth looking like this before the HD version comes out.
Yeah.
And you look so swish already, you know?
Yeah, he'll be in widescreen.
You wide boy.
Ooh.
We'll have fancy HD mini graphics as well.
Fancy HD boy. Ooh, fancy HD boy.
Amazing.
So we've got that to look forward
Yeah.
to.
We
Mm.
do.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
being productive during stream, so look
Oh,
at the
yeah.
boy.
Hmm.
Look at the baby.
I want to see the boy. I want to see the baby.
Hold on, I need to exit out of full. I need to exit out of full screen.
That looks so good.
Thank you. Ew,
That
The
Maybe.
shading on the face is wicked.
It's so
you.
good.
I need to I need to keep his skin really dead. This is the thing. So I can't use
Yes.
much color.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
It looks a bit like a drow.
So good.
He's my best boy and I love him. Just like 7 different hearts. And they're all for Alex. Thank you, Alex.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, now I am flagging for real.
Yeah, okay,
In that
sleep
case,
time.
we shall head to bed and we'll catch up possibly next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll
Wait.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh god, that'll be my birthday.
Ooh, yay.
Oh,
Oh, it will.
happy
Like
birthday!
my actual birthday. Good grief.
Your actual birthday. And the first day of my traineeship.
And if that's the case, I probably won't be able to do it.
Yes. That's
Oh
fair
no,
enough.
yeah.
Hmm.
That's fair.
I need to figure out what's happening. If something is happening on my actual birthday or not.
Yeah,
Sure,
no,
we'll
I will
figure
have.
something out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time this weekend, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Yeah.
we shall catch you another time then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Love you all. Take care.
Love you.
Love you all.
Bye. See you soon.
Love you all.
Bye.
Take care of yourselves.
Bye. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
Catch you later.
Good night. Bye.
Bye, babies.